Okay, so I'm gonna start this in a second. This is the smallest swamp you've ever seen. The smallest Golden Swamp Age of Empires 2 game. Golden Swamp, normally there's a little island in the middle of a swamp where there's extra gold, and that's exciting and that's fun. But here, players are on a very tiny map. We've got Running, who's in the north of the map playing as the Celts, and then we've got the Italians for Margugu. Guys, there are buffaloes freaking everywhere. You ready for this? Here we go, and look at that. With the Celts, look at all the buffaloes he got. Oh my goodness, that bone is coming in clutch. Just instant all the buffaloes. And, you've also got some rhinos out there, which you could try and collect. Margugu has stolen one that was supposed to be Running's already. I don't really know what's happening. This is ridiculous. It's not easy to take the rhinos this early either, but a lot has happened, okay? A lot has happened. And oh my goodness, Margugu is sacrificing this villager's live possibly in order to try and get both of these rhinos. There's no way a villager doesn't die here. Margugu. Oh my god, there's so many weak vills. He could have lost 4 vills here. Oh, this still could get bad. This still could get really bad. Okay, he's chilling. Oh, the stress of the situation here, man. So, you got to be careful. You've got weak villagers underneath this thing, but he doesn't want to let the rhino get too far away because Running could maybe go snag it. So, he just keeps shooting it to anger it, and then he hops right back into his TC. Anyways, Running's been hanging out. He's just been eating his resources, so his worker efficiency's actually been better. And guys, what on earth are people going to do here? What's the plan? Like, again, it could be a wood game. But there is a wood line on the right and on the left, so they could technically split sides. They both do have gold behind their TC, which is super nice. And then obviously there's some stone out there as well. I think docking would be worth it. I genuinely think a couple ships could be super tough for people to deal with, but I think something that could potentially counter the ships could just be towers as well. Right? Like if there's a tower here, the Navy can't get too close to it. Yeah, I know it's not good to lose a villager, and I know Margugu will be annoyed that he lost the villager, but he's done an impressive job just doing this TC dance. Because, majority of my audience would have lost their entire economy and resigned by now. No offense to you guys. You guys make fun of my farms, so I figured it's about time I snap back. Okay, so you've got 3 villagers on wood. They do actually have full health. So, very easy thing to forget about when you have an economy like this. So they're chopping wood. You have Running on this wood line. So he's chopping away. He's Celt, so he chops wood faster. Now, Running has the stronger scout of the two. So Margugu, he can try and stop this. But, his scout is weak. So he can't really engage. And that's why he couldn't stick around. This is most likely going to be a rush to feudal age. I doubt this one goes to castle age. Maybe it does, though. There's lots of gold, but this might come down to if you even have space to build a market. Can you fit a market here? Can you fit a market here, here, here? Here you could, I think. And you can build on this terrain, but yeah, it's tricky. So Gillard, hello. Says, I'm around 1k elo. Started trying your 1TC knight suggestion. It's been working wonders for me. Nice. It's not just knights. I got so many people, like 1,000, 1,100, even 1,200. They're adding all the town centers, which is great. Like, economy is important in 1v1, but on an open map, I see so many people. They add the TCs because they're like, this is the pros do. Economy is important. And then they get attacked and they get overwhelmed and they can't use their greater economy to control the game. So instead, what I suggested, for those that are wondering, as a tip, just try it. I think even if your elo goes down, it makes you a better player overall in the long run. Open strong. Open with 2 stable knights, consistent knight productions, consistent 1 town center eco upgrades. Don't try and mass all those town centers until you've got army control. That's just my tip. Army control first, good numbers. Practice making sure that 1 town center is smooth and crisp with the army control, with the army numbers. Once you get to that, then you can branch out into adding the TCs later. Anyways, small little coaching tangent there, but it's good to hear that feedback. It might not work for everybody, but Like, I had people who were 1,200 say they reached 1,300 doing that. I've had lots of feedback, and I've been bringing it up a bit more recently. So, good to hear. We've got a villager docking. Oh, and another villager docking. Yeah, baby. Oh, do we make demos? Do we make fires? What do we do? I think galleys could make sense because the woodlines could be ranged by galleys. Like, galleys here, and these villagers are in trouble. Italians do have the cheaper dock techs. They also have the cheaper fishing ships, but there's no fish to really be found out here. And we have a tower, and we have a dock. Ooh. Okay, and meanwhile, we have a second dock from Argugu. What I like about this generation, though, and this game is going to play out very differently from all the others because of this, is you have safe wood, safe-ish wood, compared to, you know, the other small maps. But then you also have golden stone that's protected behind your town centers. Yeah, I like this tower because you pretty much can't contest this dock easily because of it. And Margugu says, hey, great idea, dude. Thanks for that one. I'm going to drop a tower in the middle, which is arguably better because you could still produce out of both of these docks, and then you're protecting the gold as well. Dang. Okay. Where are all the weak villagers from Argugu? I guess the weak ones are still underneath the TC. He lost his scout, he lost a villager, and he's going to make stone walls here. Whoa. Whoa, okay. You see what Running's doing? Running scout hasn't checked this. He's not expecting the stone wall choice from Margugu. He was expecting a tower push. So his tower is looking a little useless for the time being. That's a really interesting decision. We'll see how successful these towers are going to end up being here. Margugu with a little loop-de-loop. He's now underneath his tower. And we have a demo queued up for running, but he doesn't have a house yet. So this is actually quite awkward for him. Just more and more Navy coming in from Margugu. And that demo being late could really affect things. But also, it could be better for you because there might be more ships here that you can hit. The tower cannot hit these ships because they are in minimum range right now. So the tower is a fourth of the way down. All right, I called it earlier, market. Who's going to make the market first? Like, surely marketing is going to be huge here, right? Okay. Demo's in there, and demo goes bam. And not the best demo ever. There is also a demo waiting for Margugu. But I don't think you want to use it if you can just win it without the demo. Yeah, look at Margugu. He's like, this villager, this guy builds towers for a living. He can handle some tower fire. He knows how they work. Running's in trouble. He needs another tower, and he needs it to not be on the swamp terrain. And he needs a really big demo to hit. I think. This is a big test of the players and what they know and how they can handle certain situations. But it's a massive test for me as well, right? I haven't seen these games. This is the first time we've done this map. I'm also trying to think through how players might adapt in any given situation. But market. Okay, you need a mill before a market. There's a mill here. Margugu will market any moment. And Running is going to plop that down if he can find space. I think he could maybe fit it here. Who's gonna market? There's the market. And you know what counts as a 1 villager market? 4 villager market. Oh, 2 villagers. Okay. But Margugu even going for 3. And that's a big deal, man. Like, you got to get the better of the prices. You got to get in before the sales are closed. And they both had water buffaloes and berries. So yeah, overall it's okay. But no dock for Running could be a big issue. Like, if this Navy gets upgraded, he's completely toast. He needs to somehow have another... I think it's worth adding another dock just for demos. And then figuring it out from there. Margugu adds the blacksmith. Now he'll probably buy food. It is cheaper to go Castle Age with the Italians. But he doesn't quite have the res. He's 100 off of both resources. And Running is on the way. And he's sending more to stone. If he plans to drop a castle, he can't be very aggressive with it. And even if he builds it near the shoreline, Feudal Age Navy could deny it. Margugu is going to plan on a castle as well. Okay, so I don't do this. I'm not this type of creator because I know that it's kind of like... It's kind of the meta for creators, and I don't want to... I want to be a little bit unique, you know? I don't want to be in your face about stuff. If you want to show up and support me, like the video, leave a comment, buy my merch, whatever, then you do it. But I feel like it adds more longevity for me to not be like this type of creator. Hey, guys, don't forget to click the notification bell. If I was that type of guy, though, that's the play. Don't forget to click the bell. There's so many bells on water maps. It's just the perfect opportunity. But again, I'm not that type of guy, so I'm not going to do that. All right. Castle is going to go right in front of the TC, right? Oh, that could so be denied by a demo, depending on where he places it. Oh, he's going to place it really safe. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm sure he is too. Even the foundation could get demoed. Where are you going, bro? Where are you going? Oh, no, that's good. No. I think the demo can go in here. The demo needs to get right next to all the vills. Oh, but the TC snipes it. Ooh, okay, I love it. I never doubted it. So the tower comes in clutch, as does the TC. Castle will go up. And now Margugu needs a castle. And Margugu's going to place a castle on this side. And as long as he walls this, because there will probably be a Woad Raider that comes out, as long as this is walled, it goes up. Petards for running. Oh, he's going petards and rams. So he wants to just take out the other castle. Dang. Keep in mind, no one's really been denied of a crucial resource. There's still wood accessible from Margugu, though he seems to be abandoning it. And there's still, like, wood, food, all that good stuff for both. Here's the deal, though. Margugu was thinking fast imp. The reason he pulled all of his vills off wood is because he wanted to buy food to go imp, and it's cheaper for imp with Italians. He was not expecting the rams. He's also not expecting running to have petards in that castle. And you need 8 petards to take out a full HP castle. But at this point, you've already taken off 1,000 HP by shooting the castle. And then the rams for Celts also, they do the siege thing a little bit faster, you know? Now, Margugu was very resourceful there. He did a good job to use his vills. I mean, some innocent people died, but what is a couple villagers in war? And, so, you know, he's still thinking fast imp is an option. He's also stonewalling here. So there, because again, he doesn't know exactly what's in here, just so nothing gets through. And he's now adding a mangonel behind this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. The ram was in front for running, so the petards could go in. That was a good play from running to weaken this castle even further. But now Margugu definitely knows. So the next time that happens, he has to wait. And he has to use his castle and task onto the petards. Running, put the ram in front because that would attract the castle fire. And then the petards came in. Margugu knows now. So I think it's possible that it was a mistake from running to show the petards without having enough to kill the castle. I don't know. 0 on food for running, right? So it's just like rams. I mean, maybe he's given up on this. Maybe he's given up on trying to take this castle out. He's now going after this. And he's got a mangonel. I mean, last he checked, there was a wood line here for Margugu. And Margugu doesn't have wood here. Margugu's not taking this wood, as far as he can see. So he's going to try and hit this wood. But Margugu has food income. So if this is a race to imp, advantage Margugu. So running needs this type of push to have success. Now, Celts do fire faster with their siege. So if any civ's going to do well here, it would be the Celts. Also, I like this from Margugu. Just adding, I know it might not even work out, but just like adding whatever he can in those areas to add some type of disruption. This has been a really good game, though. And Margugu, he's going to hope to pick these off so he doesn't eventually lose all of his wood as he's trying to imp. We still have 4 petards in this castle for running. If you go fast imp and then you lose your castle, you're dead. The only reason to go imp here is to make trebs, and trebs can win you the game. Oh, man. Outpost from running is super nice. Margugu trying to do the same so he can see through here, but he's got walls all around. This could add up fast. It almost seems like a distraction from running, because I think Margugu might be thinking he has now given up on the initial idea. And here come the petards. Here come the rams. Margugu focus fired. I think he did anyways. But that dumb petard there, he lands. And now the ram doesn't have a mangonel to hit it. Because this got killed and Margugu got baited over to this side. Margugu's on the way to imp. Full panic mode for him. I don't know how you say full panic mode in French. But whatever, you know, whatever that is, he is that. Oh, God, the villagers. Oh, no, the villagers. Oh, he's out of stone. Oh, no, and running. He's going to take out the castle for sure now, right? He's got 2 rams. The other ram is just waiting in line. Dude, this is a group thing, all right? You can work together on this. Must be a weird pathing thing. Can you imagine losing the game because that ram wasn't involved? That would be annoying. Stone's now gone for running. Sorry, for Margugu. He does not have the gold to buy more. No gold to buy more. The castle goes down. He calls the GG. And what a fun little game that was. That was so cool. Again, just 2 different approaches. They both went for the castle. And like so many other times before, Margugu thought, all right, we need to go fast imp. That's literally what happened in 2 out of the last like 4 games. Fast imp, trebuchets. I'm Italians. It's cheaper for me. This makes sense. And then Running's approach was maybe based on his civilization, but also his opponent's civ. He probably said, well, my siege is better than normal siege in Castle Age, so I should try that, which he did, and obviously it worked. But he also might have said, I can't win the race to the Imperial Age because it's not cheaper for me like it is for my opponent. Super cool. We didn't have any relics collected. We didn't have any gold taken in the middle, but the swamp did matter. The Navy played its role, and then it was just like the same type of game where players are just, you know, pushing with castles. I like Running's distraction. I personally probably would have initially waited with the petards and waited till I had like 8 before I showed them. And then gone for it the first time around, but he kind of like started off slow, maybe made Margugu think he tried and he failed. And then he showed enough siege presence on this side, and of course had to out-micro Margugu too, where Margugu figured, okay, he's just going to push me here. I might be able to get him with a fast imp. GG, it's always fun when the winning player, his most created unit was a petard. You don't see that every day. And again, the small maps continue to deliver. Good stuff. Hope people have enjoyed it. 5-2 for Running in this series. So he seems to be a little bit more well-suited for these settings. But we're going to have 3 more games regardless. So this is a play all 10 situation, not a best of anything with these pros. What was this? More res collected. I mean, the wood choppage definitely helped out there with the Celts. In these low economy games, any civilization that gives you a bonus as consistent as that, where you're just chopping wood faster, that could pay off. Look, 0 eco upgrades, right? So that extra wood could have helped him add a few more mangonels, add the rams, and could have led to a lot of the advantages he gained here.